Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway qualifying underway for the SimWrapMarket.com Truck Series. Racing the Indianapolis Oval tonight. Drivers have 5 minutes to get their 2 laps of qualifying in. Hello Dustin, hello William. Welcome on in everyone. Let's get this party started. Trucks are heading on out on their warm-up laps. Randy Lee, the 00, drummer for Labor 12. Out there in his Labor 12 Silverado, Bill Rivard Propel Chevrolet. Justin Wilkinson, SimWrapMarket.com Chevrolet Silverado. Chris Alkire, the Navy Ford. All these drivers on their warm-up lap. The 33 of Legger getting out of shape there in the 33 truck. David Snook in the 61. It's TJ Floyd sitting on the end of pit road. Ryan Brennan. Zach Kenny, the Coast Guard Toyota. Cody Cleaver, the Nesquik Chevrolet. A lot of trucks out on track. Let's go ahead and jump on with someone that's actually on their first lap now. 81, Jonathan Jordan. Also have Cleaver, Brennan, Snook, Legger, Wilkinson, and Lee officially on their first time lap. Performed Chevy, number 81. First timer to the series. Back in steps out on the 81 as he gets wide coming off the corner, but keeps it in line. There is a Randy. His way out of turn 4 and towards start finish as we start to get our first lap times to come in. See where Randy stacks up. Randy will choke to 6th spot. Try to show you Justin Wilkinson, but he has gone back to the pit road. He's currently on top of the charts. David Snook 2nd. 61 Ford perform. We'll watch 61 of Snook make his way around. Got very close to the wall there. Coming to start finish, see if he could top Justin Wilkinson's lap. Picks up a little, but not enough. Snook will remain 2nd. Wilkinson still on pole with that first lap he ran. Bill Rivard jumps up to 3rd, number 10. Hello, Clapper. Bill Rivard up to the 3rd spot. Randy Lee 2nd lap puts him up to the 5th spot. Cameron Perez first lap of qualifying goes to 6th spot. Artisan jumps up to the top 10 and then smacks the wall. And smacks the wall again for good measure. Ethan Evers up into the top 5. This is 26 CaveRP.com Toyota up into the top 5. Does you know the story behind the 26? Know that anytime it is 426, it is extra special. Let's see who else we have out there. Dustin Franklin jumps up to the 3rd spot. Very nice lap there from Dustin. Teammate John Garrett jumps up to 4th, so they are going to be fighting for bragging rights there. Just 300 separating the 2 Fort Worth Silverados. Garrett did his on his 2nd lap. Franklin still has a lap to go. Ethan Evers slowed down in his 2nd lap, so he will remain 6th. Mike Edwards has used all of his laps and none of them counted. As Franklin gets into the wall, his lap's not going to count.
Folks, well, I guess Cody's not here tonight, so 60 laps, 3 extra sets of tires, 1 fast repair. Be aware of each other out there. It's a little trickier than it looks like, so let's try to have a clean race and good luck.
Good luck, good luck. All right. Let's get this driver info banner out of the way. We'll start running through our starting lineup once the trucks get nice and gridded up for us. Eventually they'll get their stuff together. Oh, we got a pole sitter.
Hello.
We'll start there. Hello. J-Munch, by the way, thank you so much for the reset. Appreciate you, my friend. And let's run through our starting lineup presented by Labor 12. Appreciate Labor 12 coming on board and being part of our broadcasts for our starting lineup music. Appreciate them. Go ahead and run through this. On pole, Justin Wilkinson in the 5, SimWrapMarket.com Chevrolet. Out front in the SimWrapMarket.com Truck Series.
It's on the leader.
David Snook will start second in the 61 Perform F-150. Dustin Franklin, John Garrett, row number 2. Neither one of them on track, so we can't show them off. Row number 3, Bill Rivard and Ethan Evers. Starting in row 3. Row 4, you have Jonathan Jordan and Randy Lee. Row 5, Cameron Perez, Ryan Brennan. Row 6, you have TJ Floyd, also not on track, and Zach Martison. Row number 7, you have Cody Cleaver in the Nesquik Chevy and Jeremy Scherer in the 5-Hour Energy Chevy. Row 8, Chris Alkire in the Navy Ford and Jonathan Legger in the GameStop Chevy. Row number 9, Zach Kenny, 66 Coast Guard Toyota, and Mike Edwards, Cave RP, Elite Performance Industries, Fort Worth Screen Fitting, Labor 12, Toyota Tundra. A lot going on there. You have the Martin Sports, FireHero.org, Sidewinder Toyota for Clapper Newell starting 19th. Cliff Mullins Race 22 Spit and Benham Chevrolet starts in the 20th spot. J Munch the Raptor Chevy starts in 21st. Alex Reeling 22nd. The Monster Energy 01 Ford F-150. JR Deal Swiss Army Toyota starts 23rd. Daniel Wallen Labor 12 Chevy starts 24th. Kesha Neves SimWrapMarket Ford starts in 25th. And Kelly Hyatt Craftsman Ford F-150 starts in 26th. 26 trucks at Indianapolis tonight. Pretty nice sized field. Good to have everyone along with us tonight. Hopefully you're in for a treat. We saw a lot of trucks stepping sideways in practice, so it could be a bit tricky for our drivers, but hopefully they'll get it spread out, figured out, and then get to racing. We got a 60-lap race here. 60 laps around the 2.5-mile Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Good to see the Fort Worth trucks finally made it onto the grid. Sitting there in row 2. Nice full field of trucks. We're excited for this one. See if we can get our last minute updates here. We got 75% fuel in the tanks, 4 total sets of tires, including the one they start on, so 3 sets in the pits. 3 green white checkers. Should we need them? Hopefully not. That is our rundown as we get set for the start of this one. Wilkinson and Snook lead us into the restart zone. Waiting for the green flag, and there it is. Green flag in the air. Green, green, green. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, they're wrecking on the front stretch. Mike Edwards, big dead in the 14. And the front stretch is blocked. That's not the way you want to start the race. Let's see if we can get a better angle in here. We saw the 14 go sideways in front of everybody. 14's had to take a tow. 14's behind Jonathan Ligger in the 33. He gets into the wall. Oh, and Zach Kenny, 66. Not sure what sent his truck sideways. We'll have to look one more time. Zach Kenny turned into Mike Edwards on the outside there. Looks like Clapper Newell maybe got into the back of the 66. Watch it one more time, see if the 21 and 66 make contact. Right there, Clapper Newell gets into the back of the 66, turning him across the field, and then it just blocks the entire front stretch. JR Deal, 01, J Munch, 27 of Hyatt, 34 of Kesha Neves, all piled up in there. Daniel Wallen, and then the 14 and 01 crash trying to get turned around. My goodness. So the 66 maybe missed a shift, and Clapper Newell plowed into him. sent him straight to the outside wall. Unfortunately, there were trucks there. A lot of damage early on. Lap number 1 barely made it past the start-finish line. And the 66 gives up on driving back around, takes a tow. These trucks on the front stretch, and we don't see anyone near. 5 just appears out of nowhere right behind it. It's kind of freaky. There is Snook in the 61. I'm sure we'll see a lot of drivers headed to pit road to check damage at the very least. Some of these Casheneves and Hyatt machines were far enough back. I think they stopped in time. You see JR Deal coming down, Cliff Mullins. JR, Cliff, Slag, Flapper Newell and the 21's coming down. Alex Reeling, Daniel Wallen. You got 5 trucks coming to check repairs, maybe take the fast repair already, which would be a shame. You lose it on lap 1. Yeah, Mike, that was bad. It's like Llewellyn took a fast repair, Reeling took a fast repair, Mullins looks like maybe took a fast repair. That is the risk of starting in the back and not qualifying very well. You get trapped in situations like that. Watch Reeling rejoin. Llewellyn's taking his fast repair. It's all Tito's fault. I'm going to put that one on the 66 and 21. See these guys still getting damage repairs. The field's working off turn 4 behind them. Now they get down and away. They try to stay ahead of Wilkinson and the pace truck. Sounds like the EOL did go to the 21 truck. We had the drivers muted so we could do our intros. So we're going to line them up 2 by 2 and try again.
Here we go again. After a minute and 40 of high pacing, we're back to racing here in Indianapolis, the pacing capital of the world.
And back to driver's mute. That didn't take long. Field works their way down the backstretch. Justin Wilkinson, David Snook, your front row, just as it was to start the race. Not a whole lot had of time to change towards the front of the field, but a lot of trucks damaged early on. See in the background, I believe that's the 34 of Casheneves in the grass. Strange thing to be happening under caution. Pace truck dives onto pit road. Here we go. Try it again. Green flag is out. We are back underway from Indianapolis. Quickly, the front 4 single file. And that is the 92 of Perez smacking the outside wall. Fly Chevrolet smacking the outside wall. Seems to still be up to speed, but definitely not the way you want to go through the corner. Ethan Evers now 7th, Bill Rivard 8th, so they get single file. Schmacking. So the 81, Jonathan Jordan, working on John Garrett there in the 91. Jordan getting a little out of shape. Got the 61, 81, and 91 all in the top 5. And now the 92 wants to send it 3 wide. Always an aggressive driver is Perez as he gets right up to the 81. They make a little bit of door-to-door contact. Wow, Rowdy, I can hear that. I'm going to try a crossover here, but it's a tough road, tough sledding to get it back down there. You see a lot of wiggling going on with the 81 of Jordan. Jordan and Perez, 2 of the more recent additions to the Sidewinder rosters in the trucks. Trading it back and forth. Jordan now ahead of Perez. Bill Rivard and Ethan Evers watch on from behind. We're going to keep it focused here while this is being entertaining. So Perez can try to get back inside of the 81 of Jordan. He's looking, and then Bill's looking even lower. Bill's going to try and send it 3 wide down the backstretch. Holy cow, Bill really wanted to get inside of Cameron Perez here. 81 able to scoot away, but Rivard inside of Perez going to get the spot. Bill up to 6, drops Cameron to 7th. Breaks up our little intense battle we had going for now. You know, Ethan Evers draws on the back of Cameron Perez. Justin Wilkinson setting fastest lap after fastest lap here. 53.78 out front. Wilkinson, all kinds of speed in the lead. Wow! Is that the 81? Big time out of shape, and then Bill Rivard makes contact with him. Let's go back and watch the beginning of that as the 81 dropping back like a rock after all that. See him heading through the front stretch down towards turn number 1. Bill Rivard in tow behind Jordan. Jordan gets up out of the groove. Brushes the outside wall, gets very out of shape. Bill Rivard trying to get in front of them, doesn't quite clear him, gets the right rear into the left front of the 81. Upsets the 81 and 10 trucks, allows Cameron Perez and Ethan Evers through. A lot happening through all that. Now the 81's falling all the way to 12th. Happens in a hurry. As Perez now leads this line of trucks. Ethan Evers still looking for a way around, but they moved up 2 spots, getting by Rivard and the Jordan machine. Bill Nye the Science Man. We need to put that on all his trucks. Just a picture of Bill Nye. Perez protecting the bottom. Ethan Evers having none of it, going even lower. Evers going to go door to door with Perez. They make contact. Perez heading straight to the outside wall, and Perez smacks the outside wall hard. No cautions. Everyone stays going in the right direction, but the 92 is torn up. Now Castro Neves gets a piece of him. Perez coming to pit road. Likely going to see a fast repair for this number 92 machine. Round goes aggressive, and the caution comes out. 15 is around. Jeremy Scher. See if we can. Oh my goodness, the 81 flips the 15 up onto his side. Holy cow. It's like Randy Lee. Kind of where this starts. We'll watch the 00. Oh, Cody Cleaver gets into the left rear of Randy Lee, turns him sideways in the process of trying to avoid it. that is where the 15 and... I missed who the other machine was. The 15 and the 81 come together. 81 being Jonathan Jordan. They're trying to avoid Randy Lee, and then bam! Jeremy Scher getting quite the impact from that. I think Alkire even got a piece of him once he stopped. That brings out the caution, and that will likely make pit road a busy place. This helps the 92 of Cameron Perez as he is going to stay on the lead lap. Pitting under green, and then the yellow coming out as soon as he gets on there. Assuming he made it to pit road before the yellow came out, he should be okay.
We'll have the EOL. On a second note, number 9 on the black clear, you were penalized for entering pit road too fast. You were doing 81 at the first speed check cone.
Yeah, oh. I think that's cool. I was telling you. I didn't even pay attention to that, honestly.
Because of that, you will have an EOL as well. That's from Cody.
Holding the clutch all the way through but I got an entering close pit.
Because you entered a closed pit.
Yeah, it was very close.
Yeah, but I can't do anything when my truck won't go and I can't physically do another lap around the racetrack.
That's still
Call.
entering a
That's
closed pit.
That's what you get. That shit happens, bro.
Sorry, I was making sure I didn't get a cone.
Sorry, Randy. I didn't expect you to just stop.
Some apologies being issued. Well, it looks like about 7th. Well, Daniel stays out. So now 8th. One back. John Garrett, Dustin Franklin, and a whole host of others hitting pit road here.
No one saw that.
Watch the race off pit road.
Probably my fault too, Zach.
Trucks that have come down.
I read the speed limit wrong.
Everyone from 9th on back is going to be coming down for pit stops here on lap 12 of 60. Looks like we're getting some tire changes. John Garrett, 14-second stop. Cleaver, 14. Franklin, 14. Jay Munch, 8-second stop. Randy Lee, a 14-second stop. Cliff Mullins didn't even make it to his box, apparently. According to my timing and scoring, he didn't stop. And Jonathan Jordan, a 2-second stop, so maybe chicken damage or something.
You didn't do anything to deserve one yet.
Lucky dog going high.
So not having come down pit road yet, Justin Wilkinson, David Snook, Bill Rivard, Ethan Evers, TJ Floyd, and Chris Alkire, the top 6, have not been to pit road at all. Coming down on lap 2, Daniel Llewellyn after that front stretch crash. He hasn't been down since. And then Perez, we saw him pit under green.
Well, it says drop to end the line, but it's not going to pass me.
And I believe we have fresh tires on the 91-74. Jay Munch only an 8-second stop. Randy Lee, 4 tires. Cliff Mullins, we're showing, didn't stop in his box. No idea what that's about. See if we can find Cliff. Is he hanging out? Cliff is hanging out. Cliff, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
My timing and scoring says you didn't stop in your box. What's the story there?
I did stop in the box.
So my timing and scoring is drunk.
A little bit, but I mean, I was a little bit to the inside, but I managed to hit it right on the sign.
It's in forward.
They strapped on 4 tires, so I'm assuming I was in the box.
Yeah, that'll do it. But my time in scoring, obviously drunk, showing you not even zeros, just blank.
Hey, that works. I'll just fly under the radar, and nobody will know that I have fresh tires.
There you go. Well, now you know because we told everybody.
God.
All right, sir. Good luck.
Hey, Cliff.
Cliff Mullins in the 37, having a little fun with him. Showing up in my time in scoring is just rolling down pit road and never stopped. But he says he did strap on 4 tires to get the tank full of fuel. Lights are out on our Chevy Silverado pace truck.
316, go ahead and go around.
So we heard JR sped in the pits, that's why the 9 truck's towards the back. A lot going on early on. just joined us at 66,
33 go around.
missed a shift on the start of the race, caused about an 8-truck pileup.
33 is deaf, literally. He
Took
can't
the
hear you.
14 out of the race. Mike Edwards knocked out
You gotta
from that one.
type it.
And we are getting set for the restart because we come to start lap 14. Pace truck very aggressively dies on the pit road. Justin Wilkinson, David Snook, still our front row. Wilkinson gets the jump out front.
Again, you get turned.
Do that again, you'll get turned. No idea. Anger. Couldn't tell who that was or what it was about, but it was pretty entertaining. We got beef. Bill Rivard trying to take away second from David Snook. Drops to the inside, going down the backstretch in that lime green kiwi strawberry Protel. Takes the short way around turn 3. That'll move Rivard up to second, drops Snook back to third. I couldn't tell who it was, Jake. Couldn't tell who that radio traffic was. We got so many new voices out there. Ethan Evers actually has some damage to the right side of that 26 after that contact with the 92. TJ Floyd riding in 5th, just ahead of Cameron Perez. Perez going to look to the inside, heading to turn 1. Perez clears Floyd by the exit of 1. He will move up into the top 5. You got the Fort Worth teammates battling each other pretty hard. Franklin and Garrett, 74-91, 7th and 8th. Fanning out about mid-pack there. Ethan Evers now rolled up on the back of the 61 of David Snook. The whole top 4 is not pitted at all. Cameron Perez pitted under green, took 4 tires, and now he is moving up to the 4th spot as Snook smacks the wall. 61 of David Snook smacking the wall coming off turn number 4. Perez gets by Ethan Evers, also trying to get by, and TJ Floyd wants to take advantage. 3 spots Snook loses after smacking the wall coming off 4. Bill Rivard is reeling in Justin Wilkinson. Battle for the lead starting to shape up. This angle is so quiet. I feel like I'm yelling. As Wilkinson makes his way into turn 3. Mur with a resub. Appreciate you, my man. Shout out. It's Mur. Appreciate you, Nick. Working just past the quarter mark here. Rivard ever so slightly chipping into that lead of Wilkinson. Oh, they're wrecking in the back. Is that Legger? Not Legger. Who was that? Clapper Newell in the 21.
Sorry, JR.
That's this one once again. Clapper Newell just comes down across the nose of the 9 like he's not even there. Sends him up into the outside wall. No one else collected. Clapper Newell has a junked 21 Toyota. The firehero.org Toyota Tundra gets some front end damage there.
I'll take blame on that one.
Cameron wanting that to
Yeah,
go
so
green.
upon review, the 21 comes down and across the nose of the 9. This will be his second penalty. This will be a drive-through.
21 picks up a drive through. Perez is on pit road or blinking out. Can't tell. Seems blinking out because he's not showing.
Hey, star attitude.
Let's try to track him down. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Zechariah.
Did he vanish? Vanish?
Yes.
It's not showing him anywhere.
What was that, JR?
Can you let me know how bad my rough run is?
We can look at your right front. It looks pretty okay, sir.
It seems okay, JR. It looks intact.
Yeah, front of your car's fine, JR.
So Justin Wilkinson out front. Let's go ahead and, while we don't expect too many pit stops, get in a quick word from our SimWrapMarket.com partners. Thank you to our friends at SimWrapMarket.com. Of course, when I say we won't get many pit stops, nearly the entire field pits. Everyone back from 6th one back has come down pit road. Of course, after the ones that stayed out cycled to the front. So, on your scoreboard, Dustin Franklin on back, all coming down pit road here. Looks like fuel for Franklin, Garrett, and Mullins. David Snook, 13 seconds. I don't think that's tires, but it could be. Ethan Evers, definitely tires. Bill Rivard, TJ Floyd, Joel Munchell, Daniel Llewellyn, Alex Reeling, Jonathan Jordan, J.R. Deal, all 4 tire stops. Castro Neves also. Clapper Newell, Ryan Brennan, a lot of tires and fuel here. I figured they would save them since they just came down not that long ago. I was wrong. Nice, Riley. I was like, what are you talking about? Then I realized, yeah, we ran one. It's part of the being a partner. Happens. So the 92's iRacing crash. That's why we had the vanish there. Cameron Perez losing the iRacing. So mechanical issues for the 92, putting them once again back behind the 8 ball after kind of catching a break on their crash. Fuel and water. Nice. Who is that? Just darting into the grass. This Castro Neves is deliberately driving through the grass, trying to, I guess, cool his tires. Trying to use a road racing trick. Intentionally, multiple times, have seen this Castro Neves truck driving in the grass. There's many off tracks assigned to his name because of this. Interesting. Alright, we'll be restarting right at the 1/3 mark of this race. Front row is going to be Justin Wilkinson and Randy Lee. Top 4 trucks have stayed out here, along with Kelly Hyatt in 5th. Wilkinson still has not been down in this race. Everyone else has at least pitted once. Wilkinson enjoying being that truck in the front, clean air. Randy Lee slots in second, Cleaver third, Margerson fourth. Then Dustin Franklin, currently now fifth. The 27 of Kelly Hyatt dropped back quite a lot on that restart. Is now currently in ninth spot. Quickly, a lot of single file. Looks like Hyatt still dropping back in that Craftsman Ford F-150. Loses the spot there to the 61 of David Snook and now the 10 of Bill Rivard. There goes TJ Floyd by. 27 Craftsman machine dropping back rapidly. Oh, contact. Almost reeling, and I believe the 81 of Jonathan Jordan. 0-1 and the 81 making a little bit of contact. Now Bill Rivard trying to continue to move up. Trying to see who that is in the back. I think that's Clapper Newell trying to serve his drive-through penalty. And there he is, crawling down the pit road at, I believe, 45. I'm not sure on that. I just remember it's really, really slow at Indy. Really frustrating. Wilkinson, Lee, Cleaver, Margison, Franklin, Cliff Mullins, John Garrett. All these machines do not have fresh tires. Fuel only stops for the 91 of Garrett, 37 of Mullins, and the 74 of Franklin. Ethan Evers took four sets, that would be crazy, 4 tires. Currently in the 8th spot. Alongside Bill Rivard, Bill in 9th. That's where the fresh tires are trying to come up through the field. But they only have 7 laps fresher than guys like Randy Lee, Cody Cleaver, and Margison. Presumably also Franklin Mullins and Garrett. If they took tires and then came out for fuel, they would have the same tires as some of those other folks. Evers now looking at the inside of Mullins. Rivard trying to give him a little help. Bill tucks right in underneath the back of that 26. They try to work by Cliff Mullins here. Rivard's going to clear, so that'll move Ethan to 7th, Bill to 8th, Cliff drops to 9th. Franklin looking on the inside of Margison here. And the caution is back out. It's like Llewellyn has gone around. Oh my gosh, what an impact. I believe that's the 81 of Jonathan Jordan collecting the outside wall, and Daniel Llewellyn does not avoid him. Smashes into him. 2-truck incident as everyone else. Mostly everyone else able to avoid. Then Cameron Perez gets into it late, the 92 truck, storming in there and smacking into him. Llewellyn limps his truck around. He's already used his fast repair. I have to imagine Wilkinson getting low on fuel. Wilkinson's the only truck that is not pit yet this race. Probably wanted to pit under green, get the field spread out and not lose so much track position, but back under yellow we go. See if we have a chat with some of our drivers.
Flash, your first race. Welcome to your first grade 8 class at SRL Middle School here at the...
Yep, back to not listening to driver chat we go. See if Wilkinson's hanging around. Yes, he is. Justin, DG, got a copy?
I'm here.
Are you finally going to pit this caution or no?
I am, yeah, held out too long, or long enough, not too long. I I felt good there. I mean, I was, still keeping ahead of the guys that were on fresher tires. So
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, strategy is nice. Stay ahead of the drama, right?
yeah, I kind of wish I went green there though, so I could pit under green and come out clean air and avoid a lot of it. But it is what it is.
Yup. And you're going to have some luck on your side, I think.
Hopefully, I'll take those with the way the season's been going. I'm not holding my breath for that luck. So, but
10-4. Maybe this will be the one. Who knows?
yeah, who knows? Who knows?
All right, bud. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it, man.
Justin Wilkinson in the 5. Been leading most of the race. Finally comes down pit road for his first pit stop. Fun to give him a little razz on the radio. Sees 4 tires and fuel down and away. He'll be shown in 16th now after finally making his first stop. Heard him say he wishes he wasn't behind so many trucks, but that is the strategy he got boxed into. Randy Lee also came down, 4 tires and fuel on the 00. Same story for David Snook in the 61. This is his teammate just wrecked in the 81. Jonathan Legger looks like he's getting damage repair, so is the 21 of Clapper Newell. The 01, quite a lot of front end damage to Alex Reeling. You see the 81, Jonathan Jordan, involved in that wreck, and Daniel Llewellyn all taking damage repair here at lap 26 of 60 in our SimWrapMarket.com truck series. Let's see if Cody Cleaver's hanging out anywhere. He is. Cody, DG, got a copy? Oh, you're muted.
Hi.
Now you're not muted. How about now?
I got you.
Hi, there we go. All right, well, you're out front there by virtue of everyone that was in front of you pitting. How are you feeling about your truck?
I mean, I feel good. I'm just trying to like settle into the rhythm, and every time I feel like I do, it's another caution. So maybe we'll get a green flag run, and I can see how well my long run pace is.
Maybe, just maybe. Well, if it goes green here, don't you think you kind of be sitting duck with you being 14 laps ago was your last pit, where most others are maybe lap 8 or right now?
Yeah, but a large contingency pitted that last time around, and I felt like my pace was pretty strong there. So we'll see. I'm just kind of hoping that in general that I can at least go one more pit stop versus some of these guys probably having to do one, maybe 2 as well. But we'll see strategy-wise. I'm just kind of winging it.
10-4. We'll enjoy leading the laps anyway, right?
Exactly. Bonus points.
10-4. All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Gigi.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy chill.
Daddy, chill.
Double daddy chill. Field working their way back towards the restart here. Lights are out on our pace truck. We are filed up 2 by 2. Looks like we have 21 trucks still on the lead lap. 2 trucks battling 2 laps down. Jonathan Jordan and Daniel Llewellyn both still on pit road getting repaired. Daniel Llewellyn says he is out. So Llewellyn in the 23 will finish 23rd. Front row, Cleaver and Margison. Row 2, Franklin and Garrett once again. These Fort Worth trucks have been together most of this race. They have Ethan Evers and Bill Rivard behind them in row 3. Here we go, rolling into our restart. The 4 of Cleaver takes off. Margison did not get a good jump on that outside line, and Franklin gets to his inside. John Garrett trying to follow him through, pin that 55 high. Looks like Franklin's going to get through. We'll see if Garrett can keep the nose alongside. Margison drives it in deep, trying to be able to slide back in front of Garrett. See Franklin moving down to give Garrett some draft down there. That's teammates there. Now Bill Rivard trying to follow those Fort Worth trucks through. Margison exaggerating his corner exit, dropping down in front of Rivard to make sure no more trucks keep him up off the bottom. Looks like it's not going to work though, as Rivard down the front stretch gets to the inside of the 55 of Margison. Rivard trying to move up to the 4th spot. Drop Margison's forward back to 5th. Now TJ Floyd, Ethan Evers closing in, as well as JR Deal. Margison and Cleaver on the same tire strategy. Cleaver out front in the clean air right now. Seems to be helping him out. TJ Floyd now looks to the inside of Margison, going down to turn 3. Floyd not able to get there. Got to ride behind the 55 for a couple corners. Try to get a drive down the front stretch, see if he can set him up for turn 1. Approaching halfway in our race here at Indianapolis. Looks like some green flag racing might be breaking out. Oh, Randy Lee swinging out wide in that 00, trying to get around the 61. Ahead of him, that's the 34 and 27. Castro Neves and Kelly Hyatt side by side. Hyatt up the track. Castro Neves going to slide up in front of her. Cliff Mullins has gone around, but the caution not coming out as Mullins is down off the racing surface, and now the caution comes out. Very strange for that caution to come out that late. 33 blinking on pit road. See what happens to Cliff Mullins here to get him out of shape. Sees behind JR Deal. Smacks into the outside wall all by himself, then loses it down on the apron. Slides to a stop down on the access road. Very weird that brought out a caution. Very weird. Would not think that would bring out a yellow.
Loose got off the track. iRacing deployed the caution because of the access road. No penalty given.
There you go. iRacing caution. iRacing does weird things sometimes. Noodles. Alright, been 19-20 laps for a few of these guys. 30 to go, right at halfway. Ride along, see who hits pit road, who stays out. Castro Neves once again in the grass. I believe he thinks that is saving tire life. That is a thing in road racing cars. It is not a thing in these trucks. He's just filling up my stat sheets with off tracks. 10% finish, that's right, Will. Always 10%. According to DWADI Bama, everything's 10%. Here we go. Fakers, lots of fakers. Margison's coming in. No surprise there, it had been 19 laps since the 55 had been on pit road. He's had enough. Margison brings, let's see, Ryan Brennan in the 16. Jeremy Scherer in the 15. There is Scherer. Looks like Kelly Hyatt, the 27. So a lot of takers this time through as we reached halfway. Got Brennan, Margison, Scherer, Alkire, Mullins. Of course, Mullins going for that spin there. Probably see him take 4 tires. Yes, indeed. Jonathan Jordan still in the race technically. It's on 9 minutes and counting of repair for that truck. No damaged vehicle policy here in iRacing, so he is still able to repair that. .69% finish. We're not that far yet. Your math is terrible. as we let 10% go for everything. Let's get some of our stats here. Cleaver's been 20 laps since he's pitted. 13 for Franklin, Rivard, Garrett, Floyd, Evers, Deal, Munchell. 5 laps for Tito in 9th. 14 for Casher Neves in 10th. 6 for Schnook, Lee, Reeling, and Clapper Newell. And then just pitted this stop. We have Brennan with a 7-second stop as well as Cher, so that may be fuel stops there. Alkire Margison tire stops, as well as Hyatt Mullins a 22-second stop, maybe trying to repair some damage, I don't know. Didn't look like he hit anything, but may have already had some damage. Just past halfway here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the SimWrapMarket.com Truck Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. Lights are out on our pace truck as we head around this large 2.5 mile speedway under caution, working down the backstretch. Field heads down into turn 3. Pace truck works off of turn number 4. Here we go. Cleaver going to get us back to the green flag here to start lap 33. Cleaver breaks out clear in front. Franklin able to settle in front of Rivard. Rivard and John Garrett get single file, so TJ Floyd and Ethan Evers is where the first battle is after the end of that yellow flag period. Evers looks like he's going to be able to get out in front of TJ Floyd up to the 5th spot. Floyd 6, JR Deal, J Munch battle right behind them. JR Deal able to clear J Munch. Now Wilkinson trying to work his way back to the front. Wilkinson inside of J Munch. And Wilkinson moves up to the 8th spot. All kinds of trucks coming off the corner and out of shape. JR Deal trying to get inside TJ Floyd, nothing working there. Snook trying to get alongside the 69. Now Wilkinson gets alongside JR Deal. That's a battle for the 7th spot as Bill Rivard works inside Cody Cleaver as Dustin Franklin's taking the lead away. Bill Rivard going to take 2nd and Cleaver up the track. So give an opportunity to John Garrett as he goes down into the corner. We watch up front as Bill Rivard now closing on the back of Dustin Franklin. That battle for the race lead. Right on board with the 10 as he gets down on the apron and slides up the track. That's going to kill his momentum. Fortunately, nobody that close to pounce on him, but now he's going to have to run Franklin back down again. Cleaver continuing to losing spots. He's now back to 5th as he's lost to John Garrett and Ethan Evers. TJ Floyd and Justin Wilkinson. Now Wilkinson trying to make it 3 wide. Decides better of it. As our camera freaks out. That's why the 4 is blinking. Nobody knows where Cleaver is. TJ Floyd nervous about the blinking. He's staying very far away. Wilkinson trying to get inside TJ Floyd. Floyd now Realizes he has Cleaver cleared, moves up. Wilkinson looks inside Floyd. This would be for the 5th spot. Ethan Evers has gotten around John Garrett. He's up to 3rd. Still Rivard behind Franklin, but he's caught back up once again. Right on the back tailgate. There's Evers now in 3rd. Wilkinson completes the pass on Floyd. He's now 5th. Rivard right back up to the back bumper of Franklin. Now he's going to look to the inside for the race lead as he head down to turn 1. These trucks on level strategy. Freshest tires in our top 10 is the 5 of Wilkinson in 5th. Rivard just wiggling the truck back and forth behind Franklin. Or Bill maybe trying to save some fuel. We all know how Bill is at fuel. He could be riding behind Franklin on purpose. We'll see how much effort he puts into trying to pass Franklin. He sticks the nose out heading down to 1, so maybe not. Nice, Rowdy. Wilkinson up to 4th and is closed in on the back tailgate of Ethan Evers. Race getting that long green flag look at just the right time for the 5 truck of Wilkinson. I believe they'd still have one more stop. Now Wilkinson looks to the inside of Evers. That'll move Tito up into the top 3. So he'll have the short way around once they get to 1, and he'll be able to dispatch of the 26 Toyota. Evers lets off a little bit just so he can get down to the bottom on corner entry, hold off Sean Garrett. Rivard slipped back a little bit from the tailgate of the 74 of Franklin. Wilkinson closing in on both. Looks like we have some green flag pit stops as Jonathan Ligger and Alex Reeling have both hit pit road. Reeling on the lead lap. Bit of a surprise to see him come down. Other trucks that have been a long time since pit road would be Cody Cleaver in 15th. He's been 27 laps since he was on pit road. The next truck I would believe would have to pit. As the top 3 get all bottled up together. See Wilkinson try to back up the corner to get a good run on corner exit. Continue to watch our top 3 riding each other's tire tracks. Working lap 40 of 60. Wilkinson should get a good run here on Rivard. There it is. Setting him up for getting down into turn 1. We'll have a new second place as Justin Wilkinson slots between Rivard and Franklin. Wilkinson's tires 8 laps fresher than Franklin. Wilkinson comes off turn number 2, tucks to the inside down the backstretch. He'll have the preferred line heading down into turn number 3. There it is, Bill Rivard trying to take advantage of the 74 being up out of the groove, but he catches a bit of the grass, not going to be able to stay down inside of Franklin. Drink. You got it. No broadcast, why not? Cheers. Done. And Wilkinson, your new race leader. Franklin now second. Ethan Evers in third. As Bill Rivard has headed to pit road in the 10. He decided to go ahead and get his stop done. Can tell you that Cody Cleaver did also finally pit. There he is leaving pit road. CU will stay on the lead lap as he gets out in front of Justin Wilkinson, even though he was falling all the way back to 16th before that pit stop. J Munch and TJ Floyd trading the 5th spot. J Munch gets ahead of Floyd, moves up to 5th. Ethan Evers gets around Dustin Franklin as they both come to pit road, bringing John Garrett with them as well. So all these Fort Worth trucks coming to pit road at the same time. At 43, they can make it from here, which is also what Bill Rivard was thinking in the 10. Rivard has exited out in front of Cleaver. Those are the trucks we know that have pitted for their final stop. Looks like Clapper Newell has also. So it's down to how these trucks get off pit road and where they come out in relation to the others. And then they will have fresher rubber than Wilkinson. So we'll see how long Wilkinson decides to stay out. He could come down at any time. Not this lap, as Wilkinson decides to stay out another lap. See, Evers has led that brigade off pit road, but Bill Rivard has already gone by in the 10. So Rivard, the highest up truck that has pitted, we know can make it to the end. He is currently 14th on pit road now. JR Deal in the 9 and the 49 of TJ Floyd. They bring their race trucks to the attentions of their crew on pit road. Wilkinson in the SimWrapMarket.com Chevy out front. J Munch nearly 6 seconds behind, rides in second, as many of the other top 5 running machines have come to pit road. Will we see Wilkinson? We will not. Wilkinson stays out again. Trucks most needing to pit now, Castro Neves and J Munch, 26 and 25 laps respectively since their last trip down pit road. But J Munch stays out again. Castro Neves does come to pit road. He will fall in line. There is Bill Rivard. He's got 3 seconds over Ethan Evers. And that 1 lap sooner pit stop for Rivard. That's what that earned him, is that nice 3-second cushion. See, ahead of race leader Wilkinson, there's JR Deal and TJ Floyd. I believe the top 10 trucks all still need to pit one more time. Looks like J Munch coming down this time. Brings his Raptor Chevy to pit road. That'll leave 9 trucks that still need to make their pit stop. Here comes Bill Rivard trying to catch up to J Munch. Rivard working through 3 and 4. That'll move Bill up into the top 10. As Wilkinson gets passed by Clapper Newell. Clapper Newell will return himself to the lead lap. Wilkinson will probably try to conserve a little fuel behind him by staying in his drafts. Wilkinson finally brings it to pit road in the 5. So we'll see if staying out that long enables Bill Rivard to get up in front of him or not. Leader Justin Wilkinson on pit road. Zach Marderson will take over the race lead. Randy Lee, Ryan Brennan. Also hitting pit road are David Snook and Jeremy Scher. 3 trucks choosing to come down here. So the top 6 still need to come down. We'll keep an eye on race leader Wilkinson and see where Bill Rivard is in relation. He is already on the front stretch, so Bill Rivard, I believe, is going to take the race lead here. But by how much? And can Wilkinson run him back down? So Rivard, see, he is going through turn number 2. And we'll look back to see just where former race leader Justin Wilkinson just now coming out of pit access road. It's about 6 seconds back. 6 seconds between Wilkinson and Rivard. Wilkinson and Garrett battling for position there. Margison leads. Margison can probably go another 5-6 laps. Then he'll have to come down. Maybe a few more than that, but still has to pit before the end. Randy Lee is the one most needing a pit stop. It's been 22 laps since he's been down pit road. It's like the rest of these trucks came down on that last caution. Randy hits pit road. As expected, the next one to come down. Now it'll leave 5 trucks still needing to pit. Good to see our friends at Labor 12 enjoying a good run here today. Margison has 2.5 seconds over Ryan Brenning. They work their way down the backstretch. 61 of David Snook unlapping himself. Check in on Brennan. There he is. The Ryan Bomb Squad. Sits there in the second spot in his 16, knowing he still has to pit one more time. Cliff Mullins in the 3rd spot. 2 Extreme Motorsports also has to come down once again. Alkire, part of the meatball team, sitting there in the 4th spot. He's going to have to come down one more time. He's got a little right rear damage on that F-150. He's within striking distance of Mullins there. And then there's Kelly Hyatt in the top 5. I believe that is a Haley Deegan scheme, so that's cool to see. And then from there, cycles back to Bill Rivard, first truck we know can make it. Do you think any of these drivers try to go that 29 laps? I just don't see how they could. I've seen them go 26, 27. 29 is a big ask. But if you got nothing to lose when you're Margison, Brennan, Mullins, and Alkire, why not roll the dice and see what happens? Margison comes to pit road as Ryan Brennan takes over the race lead. Margison, not a fan of my idea. You'll think these drivers, if they weren't going to go for it, would have split up the last run in half to get the equal amount of tires used. Margison choosing to enjoy the time out front instead. He falls down the leaderboard. So Rivard up to position 5, back in the top 5. Currently 7 seconds behind Kelly Hyatt in 4th. Wilkinson currently 2.7 seconds behind Rivard. Those that are keeping score. For the trucks we think can make it, Rivard is 2.5 seconds. What was that noise? Like somebody broke. I don't see anything, but it sounded like somebody broke. All right, Brennan, Mullins, Alkire, Hyatt. Top 3 as Alkire gets by Mullins. Top 3 all came down 20 laps ago. Kelly Hyatt 21 laps ago, so I think the top 3 all came back down the next lap and topped off. Oh, as Alkire gets contact from Mullins, Alkire's going to go on pit road against his will. Probably pick up a black flag. We'll see if race control clears it. Cliff Mullins
I
decides.
don't know if I can get this cleared, but I got knocked loose and slid into pits. Someone hit me.
Can confirm. Broadcast saw it. Alkire got punted on the pit road.
Never mind.
He reaches his box where it's too late to clear it. Tough break for Alkire. I think Bill got into the wall. That was that noise. Didn't slow him down much, although he's battling with Wilkinson, and around goes Rivard as we go back to look right in front of Evers, oh my gosh. How is that not brought out caution? There it is. The yellow flag comes out as Bill Rivard, right when we go to look, makes contact with the 5. Rivard, I think, trying to cut him off. Just a little too late. Wilkinson gets position. Around goes Rivard. Bill was trying to block for what he thought would be the race win. It's going to potentially help some of those trucks that may have been trying to make it to the end, but it also hurts them, as in all these tires get to be right back up on them. And now things get super interesting. Let's go on board the 26 and see how he missed that. That was insane. So close. Let's watch it from his... Oh, that's not the one we want. That's the one we want. So you see the two... It's the 5 and the 10 battling just ahead of them, 2 white trucks. Contact there, comes back, contact again. Rivard spins down low and right across in front of the 26. Oh my gosh. Outstanding job by Ethan Evers avoiding that. That was a bit terrifying. Alright, what do you do? Who comes for tires? Who stays out? Looks like a lot of people think the tires are that important. J-Much has stayed out. Only 8 laps on his tires. Looks like Randy Lee is going to stay out. Only 5 laps on his. Going to be a lot of strategy here. So those that stay out: Munch, Lee, Margerson, and Snook, top 4. Looks like Alkire, after getting pushed on pit road, is going to stay out. Not sure if he got his black flag cleared or not.
Hey, we can't blame the 92. He's not in here anymore.
Apparently we can't blame Cameron. Alright. 14-second stops or more all the way down. So 4 tires and fuel. Ryan Brennan, Cliff Mullins, Ethan Evers, Justin Wilkinson, Dustin Franklin, John Garrett, Bill Rivard, Jeremy Scher, Kelly Hyatt, TJ Floyd, Cody Cleaver, Jeremy Clapper Newell. Wow, busy pit road. JRDO still fixing some damage on that 9 truck. 34 Castro Neves just got onto pit road. 19 trucks currently shown on the lead lap. So less than 10 laps on all the top 5 trucks that stayed out. Alkire couldn't have had that work out much better for him. Alkire only 2 laps on his tires, most of which have been under caution. So Alkire is basically going to be the highest starting truck with brand new tires. Then you have Snook on 8 lap old tires, Margerson 4, Randy Lee 6, and J-Much 9. So the top 4, so we saw Alkire pit, top 4, Margerson would have the best tires. Things just got a whole lot more interesting. See if we can get a word with the 69 of J Munch. Joel, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well,
Right on
hello.
schedule radio.
You're out there in the lead right now as we're getting ready to go back to green. How does it feel, and what's your strategy for holding off all those folks that just took 4 tires?
Drive as hard as I can. I'm not really. I hate this track. I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. But it's not too bad in the truck. I feel it's a lot more planted, not as loose as the Xfinity car is. So I didn't actually expect to be the first person on old tires, but I was glad to see at least a couple people stayed out with me with some old tires. But I think I was 13th or something. So I don't really have a whole lot to your body to lose as long as I don't get into an accident. So we're just gonna drive it hard and hopefully we get a good restart here.
Just gonna send it. 10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
J Munch leading the race in the 69. I would go pull in Randy, but I don't see him hanging out anywhere. Did I get Randy? You have Margison, 61, Snook, and then Alkire in the 43. I would pull in Alkire, but they're about to get going again. That would be rude. I don't want to be rude. Get them khaki pants. We need new pants. Field working their way off turn number 4. Will be 4 to go at the line as we get restarted. Pace truck out of the way. Oh, Randy Lee spun the tires a little bit in the 0-0. Wilkinson diving to the inside. Can't pass before the line though. We'll have to check up and wait. J Munch gets out to an early lead. Margison said he had the freshest tires of the top 5. J Munch leads Margison, Randy Lee, Snook, and Alkire. Alkire side by side with Ryan Brennan as Justin Wilkinson going to try to send it 3 wide. He's sent it inside of Vandio. Vandio up the track. I think he lifted so he wouldn't catch Ryan there. Oh, contact, big contact. Cliff Mullins hard into the outside wall, but we stay green. That was a shot Mullins just took. Meanwhile, Margison taking over the lead in the 55 truck. I'll have to check that 37 incident after the race because we still got a lot going on. Green flag still out. Margison to the point ahead of J Munch. Randy Lee 3rd, David Snook 4th, and Wilkinson coming on the fresh tires in 5th. Wilkinson wasting no time, gets inside of Snook. Margison trying to make his lead as big as possible. Wilkinson looks inside Randy Lee, going for the 3rd spot. Justin up to 3rd. Sets his sights on that 69 Raptor Chevy. And the caution comes out. Oh no. We were just looking back from Margison, and that is not what Margison wanted to see. It's going to give Wilkinson an extra lap and catch right back up to him. Well, let's try to find out what happened here as the 43 is on pit road. Okay, goes for a ride, my goodness. It's Dustin Franklin on his inside. Alkire comes right down on the nose of the 74 and then gets yeeted by the wall. Rough treatment for our friends in the Navy. But Alkire coming down on the nose of the 74 gets sent. Let's try to find out what happened to Cliff Mullins here. We saw him take quite an impact. It's inside. Looks like John Garrett. Is there some netcode there? Because it looks like both trucks all of a sudden turned. Let's look at chase here. Get a little better idea of what happened. Try the other one, actually. See John Garrett on the inside of Cliff Mullins as they approach the corner. Mullins comes down a little bit, and yep, netcode decides they're somehow inside of each other's trucks, and then Cliff Mullins eats the wall. Margison, J. Munch, Wilkinson. Did you want to see that caution, or did you not want to see that caution?
I wanted to see that caution. Joel's slow on that side because he's on old tires, so at least I'll be lining up behind Zachary, who is also on slightly older tires than I am.
4 laps older.
What's that?
4 laps older.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here 4 laps is a lot, so I'll take it.
All right. Well, yeah. Did you think you were not going to have enough time if the green didn't come, or if the caution didn't come?
Yeah, I think getting around Joel was going to be tough. I think I could have gotten around him eventually, but it might have been too late. I think this puts me in a lot better position. I didn't want to see the last caution before that. Not too happy about how that happened, but we're in position to win, I guess, still.
Yep, still in position to go for it. You don't have a whole lot of competition behind you. Ryan, Brennan, Dustin, Franklin. Franklin just got the EOL. I heard race control stage, so John Garrett will take over 6th. And those guys are all on the same tire strategy as you, so we'll see if anyone's able to get anything done. If maybe you get held up.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully I don't get held up, so we'll see.
I could tell you from personal experience, trying to pass Zachary Ryan Newman Margison is really effing hard, and if he's going for the lead, I'm assuming it's 10 times worse.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens here.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, appreciate it, man.
I'm sorry to do this to you, J. Munch, but I'm taking the high line.
And he's not sorry, J. Munch. What the hell, Cliff?
I got used up.
You got
I've
netcoded.
been over here complaining about everything to all the low drag guys that are apparently in my chat.
So many people.
Yeah, I got used up on the restart by Tito, and I got pissed off at that, and I was going to try and get back up there to him. But before I could catch him, he sent it 3 wide into 3 again, and that shoved Bandio up the track right in front of me, and I tried to miss him because I've already practically wrecked him once. So, and then I think it just netcoded me and John together, and it shot me up to the wall. If it didn't blow my motor, I probably would have done something really fucking stupid.
Well, I guess be thankful for small favors, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll be back in the trucks again at some point, but yeah, that was. I didn't spin tires or nothing. I kind of thought I was in a pretty good position right there to be able to do something. But yeah, 5 decided to send it 3 wide and not lift, so yeah, it works.
10-4. All right. Well, we're glad you're okay at least.
No, I'm still drinking, so we're good.
All right, bud. Take care. It's Cliff Mullins in the 37, checking in with him after that rough treatment he got there. We're going for the green-white checker here. Chevy Silverado gets out of our way. Margison jumps back on the loud pedal. Wilkinson, no doubt, going to try to send it 3 wide here. There's the move we all expected. 5 truck dives to the inside. 3 wide for second. And there's contact. J. Munch up into Randy Lee. Randy Lee dropping back. Now how wide can Margison make his truck? A lap and a half to go from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Randy Lee has fallen all the way back to, what is that, 11th spot. Rough treatment for our drummer of Labor 12. Margison, notoriously hard to pass, has the 5 of Wilkinson on fresher tires, trying to get by. He's going to get the run, heading down to 1. White flag is out for Margison and Wilkinson. That is a lot of syllables for 2 last names, but here we go. Wilkinson closing in on the back of that 55. He's going to try to get a better angle on the corner. Here it comes. Margison looks like he's not going to be able to put up much of a fight as Wilkinson gets to the inside heading for turn 3. And that'll do it. Wilkinson cleanly by, and Margison not going to be able to do anything but watch as the 5, Justin Wilkinson, goes through turn number 4. That close to a victory for Margison, but it's going to be Justin Wilkinson bringing home the victory. Margison will get second. It's like J-Munch going to beat John Garrett back to the line for third. Ryan Brennan gets the top 5. Ethan Evers comes home 6th. Bill Rivard 7th. Contact. TJ Floyd spends the 10 of Bill Rivard. Shenanigans post-race. I'll be honest, I expected a lot more fight from the 55. I've seen him block to the grass for 32nd place, and for the lead, not so much. I'm talking about the one on the 74, Hayes. I mean, you heard my opinion on it, so obviously I concur. That was a horrible, but you know, is what it is. And Wilkinson gets the victory in the 5 SimWrapMarket Chevrolet. Knew Daniel would be upset about it. Bandio gets pushed across the line. Wilkinson smashing the walls. Good thing he didn't have to fix the truck, right? First top 5 in any league racing ever done in any game. Well done there, Ryan. Persistence pays off. We can get our top 3 to the waiting room. J-Munch, Margison, and Wilkinson. J-Munch is burning it out for a 3rd place finish. Gotta love the enthusiasm there. Joel, DG, you got the copy?
Sure do.
Well, you brought it home in the top 3 and get an interview. That's pretty good, right?
I will take that. That could have went way worse, and I was a little close a couple times with Garrett, and I'm not sure. I didn't get to see the replay yet, but I'm not sure what happened on that first turn. I mean, I know what happened in turn 2 went 3 wide, but I'm not sure exactly if I just went in too hard and pushed out Randy or what happened. But unfortunately, it happened. I saw it coming when Justin went around me. I was like, oh shoot, but.
Yeah, I would have driven to the wall before he could ever get there.
Well, I feel like if I did that, I would have just dived in too straight and would have screwed myself even worse. But, yep. So I knew the last lap I was a little risky because of Garrett playing behind me with fresh tires. I knew I was going to slow down probably a little more than he did. So that got a little spicy, but we held on to it. And I'll take a top 3 staying out like that. So considering I was probably 10 spots back further than that. So unfortunately, I need a win in the series to even make it to the playoffs, but we're one step closer.
And 4, you got those friends, family sponsor shoutouts for us tonight?
We'll shout out the Raptor sponsoring the truck, Swiss Army on the side there, the 10 boys. Thank you for doing the stream, and for Cody for running the series, and Bandio for helping out.
Don't forget your painter.
And myself for painting the truck.
There you go. All right, bud. Congrats on that top 3 finish, and we will see you in the next one, my friend.
Thanks.
Joel Munchel getting the 3rd position there. Let's go ahead and bring in the 55 of Zach Margerson. Zach, you let me down. I expected you to make that tailgate 3 times wider.
Yeah, I had tried, but my tires just wouldn't let me do it.
It's only 4 laps difference.
Yeah, but the way I was driving, I was burning them up way too quick.
You were too excited to be out front, and you were like, let's go!
Yeah, I was.
It happens.
Got
Got plenty of TV time, though, right?
Oh yeah, I led laps. I'll take 2nd place. Hell, I got 3rd last night. Maybe my luck's starting to turn around.
Hey, it means you win tomorrow, right?
I have to work tomorrow, so that's a no-go for that one.
Well, win at work somehow.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, like I said, you had a really good race. You're right up in towards the front of the race most of the race. It wasn't much of a fluke. You're actually up there on speed and on merit, and you got it done. Brought it home 2nd, and one hell of a battle there, man. Did you think you had him if the caution didn't come out there at the end?
If the caution didn't come out at the end, I would have been completely fine and would have won that race. I just feel it because I was a 2nd away from anybody behind me, and I was just flying. And
then you get that heat cycle in the tires too. Didn't help. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still 2nd place. Good point stay. You got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs to give to us tonight.
Yeah, I want to thank Easton's Transportation Group. They actually sponsored my real-life car now, and my truck, and my cup car. I also want to thank USA Firearms, and I also want to thank Justin Wilkinson because he actually designed this paint that I'm actually using.
To SimWrapMarket.com?
Yeah, SimWrapMarket.com. And yeah, and I want to thank my teammates Bandio and Zach Kenny and Cody Brown and my other teammates from afar, basically in the shadows, is Cliff Mullins and Corey and Bill and all of them just supporting me throughout the whole season. I've actually felt like I've improved, so I want to thank everybody for being in my corner, and maybe the underdog story will continue.
Well, since you're here, and you mentioned Kenny, do you know if you missed a shift there at the start of the race?
I don't know. He said that he checked up to avoid the checkup in front of him, and next thing you know, it all spiraled out of control.
So a checkup, not a missed shift. Gotcha. All right, well, now we got that story too. Gone full circle from the end of the race to the lap 1. Appreciate you, sir. Thanks so much for racing with us, and good luck on your series this weekend.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be good, so thank you.
Zach Margerson bringing it home in the 2nd position. Let's go ahead and bring in Justin Wilkinson in the number 5 truck, getting victory tonight. Justin, DG, you got that copy?
I'm here.
Well, sir, you finally did it. You've been trying so hard to win one of these truck races this season, and you get it done at the Brickyard. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, finally, right? This is, one of my favorite tracks. So I was looking forward to this. I was pretty stoked about this track and this race. And it seemed like it was going to be another one of those races where, I set myself up. I feel like I set myself up for a good finish, and then something happens at the end, and I don't come through, and it just, and I felt like that was going to happen again, especially with that second to last caution with Bill there. I was like, man, I don't want to do this. So I'm stoked that it, it turned out good for me finally. And it was a fun race up to that point, and even that last lap, racing Zachary. I haven't really raced him much that I can remember, really. I'm sure I've raced him a bit on the track here and there, but certainly not for anything of importance. So it was fun to kind of scrap it up with him, and me being on 4 lap newer tire, something like that. It was I kind of felt like I could get him. I just need to be a little bit patient. So. But yeah, it turned out good.
Are you glad Hayden Lowell wasn't here to ruin your fun?
What? Who? I don't know who that is.
I'm just saying, I've seen you in those 2 race at the Brickyard and it not go so well.
Yeah. I mean, I did. I was talking to the guys down there, and I was like, this kind of feels like a little bit of redemption after last season in the Xfinity series, and feeling like I could win that race, and then having something, happen. We won't go over that again, I guess, but we're good. We're past it now. We got the W, so we're good.
And then Bill in chat says, Tito wrecked me.
Oh, Bill. He, he was throwing some dicey moves there, and I wasn't backing down. We'll just say that I wasn't backing down from that. So
his was a joke, and then I think Cliff Mullins was less of a joke about you wrecking him.
Did I wreck Cliff? When did I wreck Cliff?
Yeah, I think it was about you sent it 3 wide, and Cliff ended up the one screwed.
Oh well, last lap. I mean, had to do second.
No,
to last lap.
that was Randy Lee. That was Randy Lee that you made 3 wide on that green white checker.
Oh,
that was a different 3 wide, sir.
I'll have to look at the replay. I don't remember sending it 3 wide and him getting the short end of that. So I'm not sure.
Well, he was bad in his interview. If you want to go check it out.
I'll go check it out. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I will. I'll go look at it again. I don't remember doing that. I can't even remember going 3 wide until that last restart. To be honest.
Rowdy says Tito is a team wrecker.
Well, luckily I'm the only one left on my team, so I can't really recognize any teammates. So
fair enough. Fair enough. And that's when you tell Rowdy to go get iRacing before he talks, right?
Yeah, exactly, Rowdy. Go get iRace free talk.
All right, bud. Go ahead and hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs tonight.
SimWrapMarket. Go there, get your base paint schemes. You want to be our DIYer. That's a good start for you. We got some awesome base schemes that you can download and work with in Photoshop. And then, as much as we razz each other's, the 1010s guys are always fun to hang out with and run with, even if we tussle a bit, Bill. But yeah, that's about it. And you, of course, DG, the broadcast, always top notch every week.
10-4. And one last thing from Rowdy. He says, come up with your own comebacks.
Oh, I saw. I'll do that tonight and hit him with them tomorrow.
Need some time, huh?
Yeah. I need time to think about it.
All right, bud. Well, congrats on the victory tonight. Getting the SimWrapMarket.com truck in Victory Lane in the SimWrapMarket.com truck series has to feel an extra kind of special for you. We appreciate you and everything you do for our leagues. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next race.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Swiss.
That is Justin Wilkinson getting the victory tonight in his 5 truck. Part sponsor of the series and sponsor of the leagues. We appreciate them. Always a good time. Thank you so much for you guys watching. I have to say this has been iRacing.com. You can head on over there, pick up a subscription, get these cars in this track, and come race with us. Let's go ahead and look at our final rundown for tonight from the Brickyard. We have Wilkinson picking up the victory. Margison a very close second. J Munch bringing it home third. John Garrett, Ryan Brennan, your top 5. Ethan Evers, Bill Rivard, TJ Floyd, Cody Cleaver, and Jeremy Scherer picking up top 10s. Clapper Newell, Randy Lee, J.R. Deal, Castro Neves, Kelly Hyatt, Dustin Franklin, David Snook, Chris Alkire, Jonathan Legger, and Cliff Mullins, your top 20. And then the final 6 have Alex Reeling, Jonathan Jordan, Daniel Wallen, Zach Kenny, Mike Edwards, and Cameron Perez. Those are your 26 finishers for tonight's race. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. You can head on over to dgsracing.com, pick up or click on the big red snake, and you can get to our Discord there. Sign up for any one of our 9 different leagues. We have racing every single night, so if you have a spare night available, we have a league you can run in, and it doesn't matter what your iRacing is. Come on, check it out. We like to be a community and help each other out, and if you think you're not quite good enough for league racing, I say you're wrong. Come check it out. dgsracing.com. Click on the big red snake to get to our Discord. We appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in our next race. One final word from our friends at SimWrapMarket. As always, big thanks to our friends at SimWrapMarket.com helping us put on this broadcast for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you in the next race. And as always, have a great night.